guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Alicia. I'm back with another video, and for today's video I will be doing a story time. Alright, so before we get into the video, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe right now and turn on your post notifications so you will not miss an upload from me. Alright, remember you're free to like, share, and also to leave a comment. Now I am curled up on the couch in my sweater with a cup of Milo tea, and I will be sharing with you guys an experience that I had. I'm smiling now, but back then I wasn't smiling. Very serious, and things could have turned out way differently. Alright, so let's get into the video. Alright, so on this particular day, I went to the mall as per usual to run some errands and do some shopping, right? So I went to and I paid a bill. I browsed around a little bit, just looking at their merchandise, and then I left because I really wasn't gonna buy anything. I was just eye shopping. All right, so paid the bill, left. All right, so the way the mall is set up, you have to get from one side of the mall to the other. There's a common walkway that you have that everyone have to go through to get to the other side of the mall, right? So there I was, walking, minding my own business on my phone, scrolling through Facebook and whatever else I was doing. All of a sudden I had this strange feeling as if I was being watched. I don't know if you could call it like a sixth sense, you know, that feeling where the hair stands up on the back of your neck and it's like you feel as if someone is watching you or following you. Very weird, eerie feeling. So instinctively I turned around and there was this guy. Actually, he was the only one behind me. This is where it got really weird. Like, his face was just blank. Like, he didn't smile, he didn't smirk, and the worst part of it was that he was looking at me very intensely. Like, I don't know, just thinking about it, guys, I'm feeling a little bit, you know, strange and weird. I was just getting this weird vibe from him. Like, I don't know, it was just very strange. I just quickly turned around and continued walking. Admittedly, I started walking a little bit faster. Yeah, but I just continued walking towards the other side of the mall. As soon as I got to the other side of the mall, I saw that was having a sale. So it's one of my favorite stores, so I went inside, right? Now, I spent like 15 minutes inside of the store before I realized that I wasn't gonna get anything because the prices weren't really sale prices in my opinion, right? As soon as I stepped outside, I realized that the same guy was standing outside of the store. Now, where he was standing, he could see the door and he could see who was going in and out of the store. So it was almost as if like he was watching the door. So I'm thinking to myself, now, was this guy waiting on me for all of the 15 minutes that I was inside? But then again, I said to myself, it is a public place and it could just be coincidence. I don't know why I was getting this weird feeling about this guy, but I just knew that something wasn't right about him and his motives. However, I'm saying to myself that the mall is a public place, and you know, I didn't have enough to go off to say he was up to something. And then again, I was thinking to myself, is it that he likes me and doesn't know how to approach me, or is it that he wants to rob me of something, or is he up to something even more sinister? But guys, to be honest, the last thing I wanted to do was to alert the security and to accuse somebody wrongfully. Even if I'm scared, I'm not gonna show it. I'm gonna put on a brave face. So yeah, I just looked at him and then I just walked off and continued doing what I was doing. Now, I went into, which is like 2 doors down, and I went to pick up some stuff for my niece. So while I was in the store, I was thinking to myself, should I just go home straight, or should I continue doing what I came on the road to do? I was saying to myself, what if this guy is actually following me? The last thing I want to do is to walk home and then he will see where I live. So I got the stuff for my niece, I checked out, and I left the store, right? So I had intended to go. On my way walk, I was looking around, of course. I scanned the parking lot. I scanned behind me. I scanned in front of me. I didn't see him anywhere. However, guys, I got this feeling like he was watching me. Like, oh my God, just thinking about it now gets me a little bit, you know? Like, I just had this feeling like he was lurking around the place, like he was watching me. But I didn't see him, so I said, okay, let's go to and pick up what I need and go home, right? I was planning like probably to take a Uber. All right, guys, so there I was browsing. I went to the shoe section and went to the clothing section, and then I ended up in the home decor section. Now, I remember vividly I was in the aisle where they had the sheets and the comforters. Alright, so I was there looking at the comforter sets, and something said to me, look to the end of the aisle. So when I looked up, looked towards the end of the aisle, there he was. You know, sometimes when you catch someone looking at you and they want to pretend as if they weren't looking at you and they look away, that was exactly what happened. And it was there and then that I realized that this guy was following me. I didn't know him. I didn't know if he knew me, but I was sure that he was following me. And I'm thinking to myself, is it that this guy likes me and don't know how to approach me? But then again, if you like somebody, is this the way you do it? Like, he was freaking me out. Like, I really started to get a little bit scared at this point because I had no intention. I had no idea what his intentions were. Did he have a weapon? Was he planning on using that weapon? Is it that he wanted to steal my handbag or my phone? Or is it that he was just obsessed with me? Was he just a stalker? Was he planning on following me home? Like, so many things were going through my mind at this point, guys. But honestly, I tried to remain calm. Like, so I put on a brave face and I turned around and I went down another aisle. No, I didn't see him when I went down this aisle, so I proceeded to go down another aisle, right? Then, there and then, he showed up at the end of that aisle. So I'm like, you know what? Enough of this. I need to get home. I need to get out of this situation. But one thing I knew was that I didn't want to walk home. I quickly got out of the aisle and started walking down the main aisle towards the security area. And sure enough, when I looked back, the guy was walking behind me. Now, he was trying to be smart about it. Whenever I looked back, he would look away as if he wasn't looking at me, but you know. So I decided on a course of action. I didn't alert the security, but I stood close enough to the security in case he tried anything. Then the security would be right there. So I decided to call one of my friends. So I took out my phone. Bear in mind, he's close enough where he can hear everything that I am saying, right? Yeah, so I called one of my friends and I asked him where he was. He said he was at home. What happened? If I'm okay. So I started speaking very loudly, guys, because I wanted the guy to hear exactly what I was saying. So I said, there's this guy, and there's this guy and he's following me, and he has been following me since I left. So I don't know why he's following me, but can you come and get me, because I don't know what he's up to. As soon as I said that, guys, and I looked around, I didn't see where he went. When I looked at the bottom of the escalator, I saw him going through the door. Like, I don't know when he went down the escalator and exited the building, right? So my friend said, okay, just stay inside, and when I get there, I'll call you, and you come downstairs and get into the car right away. So I stood inside the store close to the security and I waited until my friend got there. Now, guys, I won't lie, going outside, I was very apprehensive because I'm saying, is he waiting outside? Is he gonna attack me when I step outside? Like, what is this guy gonna do? So I put on a brave face and I took the escalator down when my friend got there and I went outside. Good thing is he drove up right in front of the door. So as I stepped out, I glanced both sides and I didn't see anybody and I got into the vehicle. Now, granted, I was looking around to see if I saw him anywhere, but I didn't see him. So I'm guessing that he fled or he hid. I don't know. But then I relayed the entire story to my friend and I told him, listen, do not drive straight and take me home right away. Just drive around a bit and then you can take me home after a few minutes. And he did just that. So once I was inside, guys, it did take me a few minutes to fully get back to me. Like, I just sat on the couch and I just breathed a sigh of relief. Like, I was just so happy to be in my house. But on the other hand, guys, a lot of questions was in my mind. Like, was this guy outside? No. Was he watching my house? And honestly, this continued for maybe a week afterwards. Like, every time I would go outside, I would have this thought in the back of my mind that maybe somebody was watching me. Each time I would open the blinds, I would think that maybe he was somewhere outside stalking me, watching my house, things like that. And even now, talking to you guys, remembering everything that happened, it still kind of freaks me out. Like, just thinking of what could have happened, like, yeah, not a nice feeling. But I am grateful to God that everything turned out the way it did. And yeah, up until now, I have no idea who this guy was. I don't know what his intentions were. I want to tell you guys something. Both men, but especially ladies, whenever you're on the street, just be vigilant, be observant of your surroundings, and just try and be safe and protect yourself, guys. I pray that someone will take something from my story tonight. I want to thank you guys for watching. Until next time, stay safe and stay blessed, and bye.